Welcome back to CODEIN. So last time we've discussed about how we can create a document in HTML and all the basic syntax that are involved in creating a HTML document. I have already completed the series based upon the basics of C++, basics of HTML and also basic of Python. So guys, if you like the content what I post, do like it, share it, and also subscribe to my channel if you're new to my channel. And in this video I'm going to start a new series that is based upon Java. When I'm talking about Java, Java is basically a programming language only. But before we understand more about Java, that how we need to implement it, how we need to perform actions on it, how we can code basically in Java, we must know some of the basic features and also some of the history that is of Java that we must be familiar about whenever we are starting a programming language. So whenever talking about Java, Java is basically a platform independent language. So whenever I'm talking about a platform independent language means like in all the other cases, like whenever we are using a C++ language or a Python language, what we have to use a compiler. For that compiler what we have to keep that code over there only. But in case of Java, what we can do, we can write the code on just one system and use it on any number of systems. Just we need to copy that code and run in the command prompt. So basically it is a platform independent language, so that if you write once a program, you can write in a different system as well as on different platforms. Like if you are using in Windows, Linux or any other operating system, you can use it in Java. So basically when I'm talking about the history of Java, so Java is a high level language and a modern programming language which was designed in early 1990s by Sun Microsystems, and currently it is owned by Oracle. So this is the basic history of Java. Basically, the Java structure involves all the syntax that were involved in C and C++, but it just eliminates some of the things that included more memory space. So that is the purpose of whenever talking about Java. Java also works upon the functionality of object-oriented programming. We'll understand further in this series that how object-oriented programming works in case of Java. Where I'm talking about we need to code in Java. So for that, basically you require some prerequisite things, like what are the things that are required into your system before you are working with Java. So basically for Java you need a JDK. Now what is a JDK? Do you have a JDK? JDK basically means a Java development kit. So whenever I am talking about a Java development kit, you can simply go on the Sun Microsoft website and from there you can download and install the JDK and then you can get started. All you need is a text editor that is available in your Windows already, or maybe any other platform, that is a Notepad, Notepad++, whichever editor that we want to use, you can use that editor. Told you that we require a JDK installed in the system so that we can perform the action upon it. After that, what you have to do, you just have to open your command prompt window. So how you can open your command prompt window? By pressing the Windows key and plus the R button. Then you have to type in that CMD. It will open you the command prompt. Either way, what you can do, you can just simply go on the search box and you can search command prompt. From that case also you can open a command prompt window. After that, you have opened a command prompt window. What you have to do, you can see that over on the screen that I have a path given to me, that C users, and then I have given my desired name of the system. In the similar way, it will come into your system also. What you have to do, you have to change the disk. Basically, you have to change the disk with the help of the command, that is CD, and then the backslash. When you will change this command, it will move into the C drive. So basically, you need to move into that drive where you want to perform the actions or save the Java file, where you want to save the Java file and perform execution based upon it. After that, what you have to do, change that particular file drive and move to that particular file where you have stored all your Java file. In my case, I have stored it in F drive, and in the F drive I have created a Java folder where I have included all my essential files of Java where I am going to actually code. After that, whenever I have used that command prompt window, after that what I will do, I will open a text editor and make a file named as whichever class that I want to use in my program. So here what I have done, I have already saved this file and named it as hello.java and saved it in my F drive in the Java folder. After that, what you can see, I have written a code over here. In the code, what I am writing, class, then after that I have written hello. When I have written the hello is same that I have defined the name of the file. After that, I have started a curly braces. In the curly braces, what I have written, public static void main string in that round braces. After that I have arguments, that is args we write in Java, and then I have closed the braces. In the string after that you can see I have a square bracket. So basically whenever I am writing anything in Java, it is considered as a string. Then after that I have written a bracket and I have used a system out.println welcome to Java, a print statement that will be printed. Then I have closed the braces and then I have given a semicolon, then I have closed the desired braces. After that what I will do, I will save that particular file. So this is the way that how we are using a basically defining a program. So now before defining a program, we must know that what is the function of each and every statement over here. So first of all, whenever I am using Java, so in Java what happens, each and everything that we define, it is defined within a class. So that's why over here what we were defining each and everything into a class. Case that what we having was, we will need to define a class name. So here a class name I have defined hello, and all the things are to be formed in a class in Java. So that's why I have defined a class. Then you can see that in the program there's a line that is public static void main. So what is the purpose of public static void main? Basically when I have evolved main over there, main means the basic function. That is the main function will be returning value to my program. So here when I am talking about public means that this class can be accessible by anyone. Any function, any variable, anything, we can access that class. So that's why I've defined that class as public. Whenever we are working with classes, we need to keep in mind that classes require an object. So here in that case, what I have done, I have defined it as static. What is the purpose of defining it static? That method can be run without creating an instance of a class. Means instance of a class, basically what do we mean? We need to create an object. So whenever I am using a static method, I do not need to define any instance and I can directly call that function. After that I have defined void. Void basically means that method does not return any value, and then the main is the name of the method that which I am using. So in this case you can see that I have defined in the brackets that is string args. Basically everything that I am entering in Java, it takes it as a string. So that's the reason I am giving the brackets as strings args. You can see that I have defined a system.out.println, and then I have written the brackets welcome to Java. So basically when I am talking about this part, system.println.out.println, basically whenever I want to print anything in Java, I'll use this function that is system.out.println, and whatever I write in this in double quotes, it will be printed to me. The system class and its outstream are used to access the println method. Basically here the system is a class, out is the outstream, and println is the function through which I have to write whatever I want to print in my program. So this is the basic purpose of using all these things in a single. We have saved the program, and after that you can see I need to execute this program. So when I want to execute this program, as you can see on the text editor, the whole of the file is available to me. When I want to execute this program, first I need to compile the program, so check whether any errors are available or not. Then I have to execute and run that program. So for that purpose, what you can see, I have written in the path file name that JAVAC, that is JAVAC. Then I have written the name of the file, that is hello. Then I have written .java. So basically when I write this code, this will help me write the code and compile it. Basically the written code that I have already given in the notepad, it will help me compile that code. Whenever this code is being compiled, what will happen, there will be a file that will be created at the background. Means at the background, or what we can say in the Java folder, a file name will be created. That file will be of a class type file. So whenever I will compile it, if it has any error in it, it will show me the error. If it does not have any error, it will move me to the next statement. Then again that path will be printed where I have stored that Java folder. Now as you can see, when I executed this path, no error has been shown because my program does not contain any error. After that what I will do, I'll write over here Java, then just the name of the file, that is the class name what I have defined in my program, that is Java hello. So whenever I will execute this code, you can see that the output that is printed to you is welcome to Java. So whenever I am using this welcome to Java, so what is the purpose of using Java hello. So the output that used to be displayed in system out.println has been displayed to you in the command prompt. So this is the basic output whenever I'm using a system.println in a simple hello world kind of program. In this case, what I have written, welcome to Java. So how this is the way how we compile the program and how we run the program so that we can get the desired output. You can also see that the two things were created. One was the class file and other was the already existing file that we have created the actual code. So this is the way through which we can create a simple program in Java and how we need to execute it. One thing also we need to keep in mind whenever we are writing a code in Java, that each and every statement should end with a semicolon, except the classes and the main function. Except that everything should be ended with a semicolon. I think you must be clear about what is the basic syntax of writing a simple program in Java, what is Java, what is the history of Java, and all the concept that I have explained to you in this video. I will be posting more videos related to Java. A series will be created upon this, and if you have not watched my previous series based upon Python, C++ and HTML, do watch it also. And guys, if you like the content what I post, do like it, share it, and also subscribe to my channel. You can also connect me on my Instagram page, and also you can connect me on my website. The link is in the description. Thank you so much for watching.